everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Bob here. Appreciate you stopping by today. So today we're going to be taking a look at just a gorgeous watch from the Seiko Presage Cocktail Time lineup with the Starlight Power Reserve. Not too long back we featured my Fuyugashiki with that beautiful sort of snowflake style dial. This one's is equally easy on the eyes. Now this was lent in by a good friend of mine. If you're on Instagram, give him a follow at LD Doan for some great watch photography. Big thanks to him for lending it in. So let's get into the Starlight. All right, so I want to jump right into the star of the show here, and that is definitely the dial. So we'll talk about that first. Now, I haven't found the exact process to get this effect, but I've read that there's 7 layers applied to the dial to give it this look. It is very dynamic depending on the lighting. The texturing just grabs the lighting in so many different ways. It fades from a really deep blue to a lighter tone towards the center of the dial. I love the sharp lines of the applied hour markers. They've kind of matched the look of those Dauphine style hands. The power reserve runs from the 12 to just past the 4, and as a little nod to the Cocktail Time nickname, they've added a martini glass shaped tip to that power reserve hand. At 6, we have the date. Looks great, although sometimes it's a little harder to read than your typical date window. Gives it a more refined look though. So size-wise, these come in at 40 millimeters in case width. Lug to lug is a little over 47. The lug opening is 20 millimeters, and the thickness is just under 15 millimeters. So it stands fairly tall on wrist. As an alternative, the time and date version is about 3 millimeters thinner, though. The crystal is hardlex, and the dome comes up pretty far here, so that adds to that measurement too. The watch is water resist to 50 meters, and the watch is running the 4R57 movement, which is on display through the case back here. The case is completely polished. We have a signed crown here, and we'll just top up the last little bit of the power reserve. Really nice winding action. Now, if you've ever experienced some of Seiko's leather straps and weren't happy with the quality, they've really stepped up their game on some of their newer models. Nice, soft calfskin leather embossed with the alligator pattern. We also have a nicely milled clasp here. It is signed with Seiko. Just a really nice pairing for the watch. It may show up as black on camera, but it's actually a really dark blue. So I think I've covered everything here for today. Let's get it on wrist here for a minute. All right, so here it is, and this is definitely a looker. I love what Seiko's been doing with the unique dial designs lately, even on their sports models. The one I have my eye on actually is the new Save the Ocean. I think it's called the Great White. It's a really cool looking dial. This particular model has been out for a couple of years now, and I'm not sure if you can track down a new one still. Might have to go pre-owned, but if you get the chance to see one in person, it is a beauty. So just a quick look today. Thanks again to @LD Doan for lending it in. It's a huge help to the channel. Appreciate you guys stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.